Picture a giant invisible hand. Not the one Adam Smith talked about guiding the free market. This hand is different. It's connected to a wallet bursting with supermoney. Supermoney isn't your average cash. It's the vast, fast-moving currents of global finance. Think hedge funds, private equity, derivatives, the kind of stuff that makes your head spin. This money doesn't just sit in a bank, it sloshes around the world, chasing returns at lightning speed. It influences everything. Stock prices, interest rates, even the price of your morning coffee. The problem? This invisible hand doesn't always play fair. It can create booms and busts, leaving ordinary folks holding the bag. Understanding supermoney is key to understanding how our financial system really works. Wall Street, the heart of American finance. It's where ambition and greed go to tango under a shower of confetti and dollar bills. Imagine a place where the air crackles with the energy of a casino, except the stakes are way higher. Here, everyone's chasing the same thing, money. It's a world of high-stakes bets, complex financial instruments with names no one understands, and a constant pressure to outperform everyone else. The people who work on Wall Street are a different breed. They're smart, they're aggressive, and they're in it to win. They speak a language of acronyms and jargon, and they're always looking for the next big opportunity. Remember when wealth was tangible? Land, factories, gold, things you could touch. Not anymore. In the 20th century, we saw a seismic shift. Finance became less about factories and more about formulas. Paper assets like stocks and bonds became the new gold rush. This opened up opportunities for ordinary people to invest and grow their wealth. But it also created a new kind of risk. Suddenly, the value of your investments could evaporate overnight based on market sentiment, algorithms, or a tweet from someone named Elon. The world of finance became increasingly abstract, detached from the real economy it was supposed to serve. Governments and central banks play a dangerous game. They control the money supply, trying to keep inflation in check. Think of them as the referees in the financial arena. But sometimes these referees get a little too involved in the game. They print too much money, inflate asset bubbles, and bail out banks deemed too big to fail. It's a delicate dance and they don't always get the steps right. The result? Inflation erodes our savings, interest rates stay artificially low, and the gap between the wealthy and everyone else widens. Section 5. Innovation's double-edged sword. Progress or just another bubble? Financial innovation can be a force for good. It can make transactions smoother, provide access to credit, and drive economic growth. But, like a teenager with a new credit card, finance has a knack for taking a good idea too far. Derivatives, credit default swaps, collateralized debt obligations, these complex financial instruments were supposed to manage risk. Instead, they became weapons of mass financial destruction, fueling the 2008 financial crisis. The lesson? Innovation without regulation is like a car without brakes. It might get you somewhere fast, but the crash will be spectacular. Supermoney has a nasty habit of flowing uphill. The wealthy have access to the best investments, the lowest tax rates, and the most influential lobbyists. This creates a self-reinforcing cycle of wealth accumulation, leaving everyone else struggling to keep up. The result is a growing chasm between the haves and the have-nots. This isn't just a moral issue, it's an economic one. Extreme inequality stifles economic growth, undermines social mobility, and erodes trust in our institutions. The stock market, a place where companies raise capital and investors hope to grow their wealth. But sometimes, it feels more like a giant casino than a rational marketplace. Emotions run high, rumors spread like wildfire, and prices can swing wildly based on nothing more than speculation and herd mentality. Remember GameStop? A bunch of Reddit users took on the hedge funds and won, at least for a while. It was a reminder that in the casino of finance, the house doesn't always win, but it's still a risky game and most people can't afford to lose. The financial system is broken. It's rigged in favor of the wealthy, prone to crises, and increasingly detached from the real economy. But it doesn't have to be this way. We need to rethink everything. We need stronger regulations to rein in Wall Street's excesses. We need to find ways to make finance work for everyone, not just the privileged few. And we need to remember that the purpose of an economy is to serve people, not the other way around. Money is a powerful force. It can be a tool for good, but it can also be a weapon of destruction. We need to start asking ourselves some tough questions. What kind of world do we want to live in? One where a select few control the levers of finance, or one where everyone has a fair shot at prosperity? The answer lies not in complex financial instruments but in our shared humanity and our willingness to create a more just and equitable world.